When Ashok Gehlot says that he was not aware of the events which took place in Rajasthan on Sunday because he was outside cell phone range, he'd gone to a shrine on the border, do you believe him?
I'd like to give him a benefit of doubt because after flying back in Jaipur, he did go to the hotel where the observers were and they all came back together to the venue, which is the CM residence where the official CLP was supposed to held. So I wouldn't want to say anything much on that, but the Parliament Affairs Minister, Mr. Shanti Dhariwal, the Chief Whip of the party, Mr. Mahesh Joshi, are somebody who have gone their public, their speeches are all out in the public domain. The parallel meeting that was being held at his residence are surely somewhere that cannot be ignored.
But Divya, why would they do that if not to support or endorse Ashok Gehlot? If Mr. Gehlot did not know what they were doing, what does it say about his leadership?
Well, I wouldn't want to comment on something like this. I was, as a legislator, called by Mr. Mahesh Joshi, the Chief Whip of the party, and said tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, there is a CLP meeting where two official observers nominated by the Congress President, Mr. Ajay Makan ji and Kharke ji, will be coming and presiding in the meeting. Thereafter, I absolutely had no other phone calls other than that. But I believe a lot of other MLAs who even reached the CMR and otherwise were phoned by the Parliamentary Affairs Minister and the Chief Whip. And obviously, there is a sanctity. Both of them are cabinet ministers as well. And there's a sanctity when they phone up and says, no, please come to this venue. And that's going to be the residence of the Parliament Affairs Minister. We are all going to go in a group, show some kind of solidarity. We are all going to move together. I believe a legislator does not think that there is going to be some anti-party activities will be taking place. They believe it. So a lot of these MLAs now today are coming up. You see, every 30 minutes there's a video that's coming in. Every minister who was there is now saying that we are undisputedly with the High Command. Everybody's making a statement. Everybody's issuing public videos. So most of the MLAs that went there were not aware of anti-party activities that are taking place. And then there was a police force that was deployed with the bus outside the gate. I don't know what happened. We had Indra Meena, another legislator, who said that, I didn't even know what papers were signed. Was it a resignation? I was not being told. We had another very senior legislator, Mr. Jitendra Singh, who's the advisor to the Chief Minister, said, I'm absolutely not in favor of this resignation politics that was played.
All right. Do you believe, where does this leave Sachin Pilot, who was expected to take over as Chief Minister under the one person, one post rule? If Mr. Gehlot applied or does apply for the post of Congress President, then some believe that Sachin Pilot would take over. Where does that leave him now?
But these are speculations, and I will not be able to comment on hypothetical questions. But what events was supposed to unfold was there was a 7 o'clock evening CLP meeting where the observers were supposed to come and pass a one-line resolution and say that whatever been decided by the High Command, we all as Congress legislators and Congress disciplined workers will abide by that. That's a Congress culture, and it's not something new. We've had this in 98, we've done this in 2008, we've done this in 2018. It's a pan-India culture. We show our solidarity with that one-line resolution. After that one-line resolution, these observers were supposed to meet every single MLA. They were supposed to have a conversation with every single MLA. They wanted to know their sentiments.
Divya, just a quick question. Were you called to the residence where this of Mr. Dhariwal, where this parallel meeting took place?
No, well, I wasn't called.
And how many others like you were not called?
I will not be able to say so.
And is it because all of you are seen to be close to Sachin Pilot? Is that why you were not called?
No, I'm not. I'm nowhere close to Sachin Pilot's group, like in the sense that I'm not from the Sachin Pilot group. I am not from the Ashok Gehlot group.
Then I'm just curious to know why you weren't called.
I am a very vigilant legislator. I mean, if you have to know what kind of a working style do I have, it takes guts to call me to say, no, you're going to be coming to Mr. Dhariwal's residence and we're all going to go in a group. I'm sorry, I lead my way. I understand as a true congressman what it is. And I don't take such directions from line 2 people. I would have only taken directions if the CLP leader, Mr. Gehlot, would have called me and asked me the CLP is cancelled, which was not happening.
Do you believe, Divya, before I go across to my other panelists, do you believe action needs to be taken also against Mr. Gehlot?
No, I don't think, to be honest, if you've seen and if you've come across the videos which were there in the public domain of Mr. Shanti Dhariwal and Mr. Mahesh Joshi, Mr. Dhariwal is saying that High Command kaise manega, High Command ye bataye. So I don't think Mr. Gehlot in any any of his whims and fancies can delegate that, please use such kind of words against the Congress leadership. I don't think so
because
that's
I asked
possible.
because